These young immigrants looked here to the Supreme Court for help in an effort to stay in the country. Dreamers took their fight to the steps of the Supreme Court.
Our home is here.
Her story is one the High Court might consider when deciding on President Trump's bid to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival program, or DACA. It protects young immigrants known as Dreamers brought to the U.S. illegally as children. Under DACA, they can stay and work in the U.S. with a renewable 2-year permit.
DACA has been an opportunity for me to pay it forward by becoming a teacher and helping my students understand the power of their own stories.
In 2017, the White House announced it would end those protections, although lower federal courts kept the program going.
Sabemos that DACA is legal and constitutional because of the multiple courts that have already rejected the Trump administration's attempt to rip DACA away from hundreds of thousands of people.
President Trump tweeted, "Many of the people in DACA, no longer very young, are far from angels. Some are very tough, hardened criminals." President Obama said he has no legal right to sign order, but would anyway. If Supreme Court remedies with overturn, a deal will be made with Dems for them to stay.
When we think about our dreamers, we think about folks who are as American as any of us, who fundamentally have contributed significantly to not only our economy, but to our American way of life. And the Congressional Hispanic Caucus for years has fought to get Congress to recognize the fact that these folks are Americans.
Say it loud, say it clear.
But it's the Supreme Court that will decide if Trump's effort to wind down DACA complies with federal law. Now, the ruling is expected by next June when the court releases this term's decision, and it could be a close call with a deciding vote possibly coming from Chief Justice John Roberts. Ben Kennedy, CBN News.